Streaming the semi-finals of the Blullet Knockout, and we have a special guest here. Brian is
Hello
returning.
everybody.
Brian is returning to commentate on some chess. We have a very exciting match ahead of us. The second seed against the third seed here. Arkadan against gameoverbro. Gameoverbro already won the first game, and as you can notice here, the match is already almost um, halfway through the 5 minute section, but we had some technical issues to solve. And yeah, we're off here to this position. So, what do you think
We
about
had a
this?
nice,
Yeah,
on first game we had a nice positional battle that cracked at some point, and Maroon emerged winning game over, bro. This one, Arkadan was just simply up a pawn and so comfortable and almost winning, and probably still is after knight c4 forking and getting this valuable dark squared bishop. I'm assuming he's gonna take.
yeah, he's thinking here. I don't know why. Oh, he's playing bishop b2 first, and now I guess he's going to take. Okay, repositions his bishop to c3. So is that better
I guess
than?
the bishop.
Hmm.
I mean, the bishop didn't have much. He could go to f4, so yeah. Better trade it always.
Okay, so he's still up a pawn here, and of course has the bishop pair and a very powerful dark squared bishop. It looks like,
And an airy king, right? White
yeah,
has a very exposed king.
extremely exposed king. This looks like an easy victory for Adib, so we might have a level score
Rook
already.
c3, Rook c3 is coming at some point.
Yes, rook c3 is coming.
Bishop g3 even, like whatever here. Like this bishop f4.
Bishop f4 threatening bishop e3, yes. Now maybe rook e3. Rook e3 would have picked up the bishop, but this also is very
I mean,
strong.
those bishops are just having fun.
Yeah, queen g3 threatening mate on g1.
Yep. I don't like the trade, but I guess. Oh, you have mate. Not mate, but mating idea.
Okay, he
Oh.
just picks up another pawn and d5 is going to fall, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Can just pick up d5.
over. It's completely over.
Yeah, I don't know why not pick up d5, but okay, okay, pick c2, yeah. Take the queen, okay. Yeah, and this is bishop e5, and that's it. Okay, Maroon isn't.
Okay, he's coming. Wait, we have 4 pawns. So,
Yeah, Maroon isn't in the
new
call
game.
anymore. Okay,
Starting.
he's back.
Start 1-1.
Yep,
Both players delivered with the black pieces.
indeed. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. Are they taking a break? I'll stop the clock. I guess Adib asked for a break. I don't know. Okay.
I give us for. Oh, we have d4.
D4. Not again, right? The first game saw C4, I guess.
Yeah, he was in English position. And Gambit, b5.
Yeah, the
We
Banco.
tried the pawn b6. I like this approach. I don't face this so much, and I never played this b6 push, but this seems like a nice, comfortable advantage.
Indeed.
Your queen side is slightly. Hey, yeah, this is like a good version of an exchange Slav, right?
Sorry, I was just fixing something. Alright.
Now we will castle, we'll bring the rook to c1. We will try to get something going on the queen side. It's not immediately obvious, but
I kind of feel like black is close to equalizing here.
yeah, it's just that these b6 a6 structure isn't. I it shouldn't be there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's just creating unnecessary weaknesses on the queen side, but at the same time, there's no easy way to exploit that as white.
As,
And
as of now,
yeah,
you know,
black is getting probably the knight to c4 right now, and
yeah,
it's not clear how white should proceed. Maybe just knight d2,
yeah, that's a possibility, but he
queen
finds a
b4.
clever way.
Queen b4 is nice, but after a5, do you just retreat? Yeah, I guess you do to a3.
Yeah, because b5 square is now juicy.
Yeah, a5 would be a very weakening move.
King f8 is the
Weakening
solution.
b5. King
Insisting on
f8.
knight c4.
Very nice. Now knight c4 is back on the cards.
Uh-huh.
How should white proceed? It's
You're not necessarily very happy playing knight d4. Oh wait, there is b3 now.
b3.
Possibility.
Yes, b3
No,
is.
not immediately, but I mean, no, not
Why
immediately,
not?
but I mean,
Is there a tactical problem if it's played immediately?
no, that wasn't my point, but I mean, just the knight is less strong, or the potentiality of the knight is sort of less promising once the pawn is pushable to b3 and you kick it, and so
Yeah.
I like white still.
Yeah, definitely white is to be preferred, but it's not easy to see how to continue. And in blitz, that's that counts for a lot.
Yeah,
Already, yeah, already my
yeah.
game over, bro. Here is up almost a minute on the clock, and Adib isn't finding a clear plan here.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe we can do better, but I guess we can't. Not seeing a clear plan
At some
either.
point you might consider a5, right?
Yeah, a5. Actually, even a5 immediately. No,
Yeah.
maybe a5 immediately and b3 if b5 is played. Okay, he goes queen a3, which doesn't make a lot of sense after knight c4, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit. But then again, knight c4, take, and then we will play b3, right?
We're seeing that here.
Ah, he just snaps on c4. I didn't expect that. Now it does give the feeling that black completely equalized, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm not seeing white's advantage here. If queen
Yeah,
b3,
because
maybe
the
even rook b4.
knight squared bishop was sort of instrumental to our advantage, keeping an eye on the queen side structure, keeping the rook immobile, a6 pressured, etc., etc.
Yep, yep.
Now, kind of have no problems. Rook kind of ready to double up. We have a nice knife squared bishop also. So,
Yeah, it's looking much better for black, and again a minute advantage on the clock. And here the decision is easy. Well, maybe it's not so easy, but I assume you're going to. Like, would you play queen a3, rook b4, or rook b4 immediately, or would you just play rook c7? Okay, he plays queen a3. Queen takes a3, that is.
for some reason, I didn't see rook before. I was. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Okay, rook c3.
calculating
Yeah,
rook
that's what I
b4
was.
in case of queen b3, but it also would have worked anyway. But yeah, okay, he just goes back to c6.
Yeah, no, we're ready to double up. Adib wants e4 push at some point,
Wants e4, yes.
which I'm not like super excited specifically because of this immense pressure on the C line and yes, they are fighting for b5, right? They both want to cover b5 square.
Yeah, pretty much.
And one is mastering a b5 push maybe.
The knight on d2, I mean, it seems effective attacking or preparing this e4 push, but it's also not doing much at the same time. Then again, the
Yeah.
knight on d7 isn't so great either, so.
Yeah, but imagine if we manage to put b5 and knight b6. Okay, e5. Or not.
E5, but that permanently weakens d5. Like maybe some.
Yeah, but he wants activity.
Yeah.
He wants activity. He basically wants take. If
Maybe
you
is
go for
rook
the
e1
structural
an idea?
advantage as well.
Is rook e
Huh?
is rook e1 an idea maybe? I
Right here, huh?
he does
Nice,
play it,
nice.
but yeah, it's not doing much to be honest because you're still not threatening to take on d5 because should you
That
take
is
on
true. No, I like it.
no, but if you take on
I like
d5
it.
there's
d5.
rook c2.
Bishop c4 forced, in fact, right?
Guess so. Now you can take on c4 because d takes is forced. He doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay. Would you have taken there? I think I would have taken. Just get rid of that bishop.
yeah, yeah. And
And
then maybe he didn't like take, and then take on d4. And I understand.
yeah. Oh.
Wait, what is b3 now? What is b? Oh no, b3 weakens c3. Never.
Yeah. The knight is in some real danger there.
Wait, but still b3 because I'm taking on. Oh, b3, bishop b3. What am I saying?
Yeah, b3. There's
Yeah,
even bishop b3. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, this is looking bad for Adib due to the time situation. So
Also, the position feels a little bit like slightly better for black, or not really?
yeah, no, I'm starting to like black with the space on the in the center and
Yeah, I
even
mean,
on
rook on a3, rook on e1. Rook on e1 is not bad. Yeah, but
yeah.
rook on a3 just felt.
Okay, b5 is pushed. Here come the pawns. b4 is coming. That's going to be very annoying. And then rook c2. The position plays itself for black. Okay, he takes on c4 finally. A much delayed decision to be honest. Alright, how would you recapture here?
Yeah, wait, I'm losing the plot a bit actually. What's going on? Aren't we giving a pawn?
He can't take on because there's always rook c2 check on d5 or b5. Like now the knight can take
I
both
mean,
pawns, but
okay,
there's
but
rook c
we might have to eventually because b4 is coming, so we have to take somewhere and go king
or
g3,
rook
no?
b4 actually after knight takes b5. Okay, he
Okay, he
defends and
starts with this one, smart.
yeah.
But then we can take d4, no?
We can and we should. We can and we should.
Yeah.
And now after you take d4, finally the knight on d7 is going to get active. Knight e5 will come. Yeah, knight e5 will come and knight d3 check even. It's going to.
He had the opportunity to keep the d pawn instead of the b1. I wonder which one is better. I think he had the opportunity to choose which pawn to keep, but anyways, let's stay with the boys.
It's 5 seconds for Adib also. That's going to be critical for the game.
Yeah, this gives flashback from game one because he got himself into some crazy trouble as well. That trouble. The
Yeah,
first game it's white. That's the second time. It's white.
game one which we unfortunately couldn't cover. All right. F4 big.
Oh, f5. What is f?
Yeah, big fork threat.
Isn't f5 like super weakening?
But he wanted to
I thought
threaten the fork with
king
f4.
might go into the dark squares.
I don't know, maybe too long term there. Wait, now
Maybe.
there's 95. I guess maybe not. Knight takes b2, of course, simply as well. Yeah, he's just down a pawn here. The passed pawn to boot.
Yeah, and now there's rook d4. Exactly. f4 is hanging. The knight is hanging. Yeah. No, I'm sure there must have been something like
Two
better
pawns,
for
two
white.
pawns, too many. I think he should just resign this. He's not winning this against Maroon or drawing this. Nice trick there, b3. After rook takes b3, there's of course a skewer on h3. And yeah, time pressure, 3 pawns, that's enough.
But really, after f5, I was thinking like, why can't we just go kick h4, g5?
Yeah,
Because the
that was a
tactics.
possibility, but again, it's always the time, right? He just has 4 seconds for the entire game, so
Yeah.
impossible. Alright.
They're still playing.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised.
I'm checking moves a while back.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised, but I guess Adib is just
I
playing
guess
out of
they were hoping
inertia.
for stalemating situations, but
Wow.
yeah, no, that king isn't getting stalemated.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that's 2-1 for Mr. Game Over Bro. And he's playing c4.
b4 Maroon.
c4 by Maroon.
So I
Alright,
think we're
f5.
getting a different opening in each game so far.
Yeah, they both. Actually, Maroon is maybe a bit more stable, but Adib, he plays everything under the sun. And yeah, he's playing this
Yeah,
f5 setup.
which is really impressive. He's positionally intuitive and the tactician gets himself out of trouble in case. Also, his openings like are just, even though they are like broad and kind of plays them correctly. So
Yeah, he knows a lot
he's a
of
good chess
openings
player.
actually. Yeah, quite simply, just a great chess player. um, yeah, he plays a lot of openings, but he knows a lot of details about those openings. So don't think he's someone who
Yeah,
just plays out of book and whatever. He
yeah,
actually has a lot of knowledge in many openings. That's a strength also. It's very difficult to prepare for someone like him.
for sure, for sure.
All right, so here, of course,
I
this
go
position.
knight c7 or knight c5. Knight c5 might be hit with b4.
Yeah, yeah. Here, these positions are usually quite favorable for white, unless black
Yeah,
gets some kind of attack going. But here, as you're saying, after knight c5, there's b4, which will be very annoying, and knight d3 check wouldn't make any sense then. So, so yeah, I think
queen develops.
black isn't doing so well here. It's not like he's much worse or anything, but he's definitely worse here. Okay, now
Yeah.
after d takes though, perhaps some rook c8, knight b4. Maybe it's not too bad for black.
Also, if we ever get some time to put a knight on e5, but maybe that's too far-fetched.
Yeah, simple knight
And it
g4,
doesn't
knight e4.
necessarily do much anyways.
Keeps
Yeah,
square.
rook c8 is the simplest way to...
Oh, hello, Cormaco.
Huh?
And we have we have a bot here in the chat.
What?
Yes, a Twitch bot. Yeah, how do I mod on Twitch? I just press mod.
Wait, are we blundering the pawn? Wait, am I counting right?
Blundering with the pawn.
Like, why can't I take on...
He can,
Why didn't it tell rook d1? Like,
and he does.
slightly... Oh, that's the point.
What?
Yeah. What do you call this tactic again? You
It's the
told me,
boomerang,
right?
but it's wait. What? Can't he just take with the f pawn? What's happening then?
Yeah, he's completely missing the counting, right?
Oh, the queen on a5 was hanging. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Okay. Now with Cormaco as a mod, everything
Yeah.
is right
I
in the
saw
way.
that at first, but then I believed you. So like,
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted. Don't listen to me.
I saw that hanging thing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called the boomerang, this tactic, where like the
Yeah.
knight whoop whoop, like a boomerang.
So what is the situation here? We have equal material. White slightly has the better structure, but black is first on the C
Game over,
line.
bro, is the one on the right, Cormaco. He's maroon. He streamed for Lichas before. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I know.
hmm. So it's equal material, right?
Yeah,
Who do you prefer in this position, Brian?
probably, probably white. I mean, already B7 was hanging, having to play a move like D5 isn't necessarily. I mean, because now E5 is very, very weak. Maybe a knight will land there.
That's true, but at the same time, the knight getting to d5 and the pawn on h4 is very weak after knight d5.
Wait, the black knight
Yeah,
getting to where?
to d5. Sorry, I meant e4.
Right,
So the knight getting to e4 and then the h4 pawn will be quite weak.
right. I missed that completely.
Oh, what's up, IJH? Hello, IJH. I've been watching his games for years. Yeah, he's a long time streamer, but currently quite a busy man, so not much time for streaming.
Knight f3, knight e4 we're expecting, yes. Knight
Yes,
e4.
Brian, Andrew is in the chat and he's saying dream team. That's for sure. Okay. Um, yeah, he just jettisoned. Okay, not actually jettisoning the pawn because of takes. Obviously, there's taking on f5 with the knight.
Yeah.
Actually, a nice move, getting rid of the weakness h5. Maroon has been. I
Oh, yeah,
felt.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mm,
For
like
sure, h5 is definitely a good move.
I felt like he's been on the back foot in this game. Maybe not objectively speaking, but at least in terms of the plans. Like black felt easier to play here. But he's been finding some really nice moves, Maroon. And now the knight will get to
Yeah,
e5, and that's
yeah.
going to be annoying.
Yeah, because if you trade the next squared bishop, then d5 it becomes super weak.
Yeah.
But again, right, this strong knight on e4. And eventually you're just gonna boot it with f3, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. After 95, you start having these f3 ideas as well. So it's you who gets the powerful knight on e5, and you deny your opponent the same powerful or symmetrically powerful knight on e4. And Adib down 2 minutes on the clock here.
So I have to find the move, maybe rook d. Okay. I didn't like this one that much,
Knight
because
at
knight d5
e2 check.
hits g6. I thought maybe we had to try rook d8 and then bishop slides back to e8, keeping everything momentarily defended.
Oh, he's
What? The pin,
yeah, the bishop
and
is
bishop
hanging.
d4?
Bishop is hanging. Rook d1 very quickly played as well. It's a bit and getting into this nasty pin, huh?
Bishop d4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bishop d4. Black is running out of moves. To be honest, maybe even something not optimal, but maybe just necessary, like bishop takes e5.
Oh boy, that's hard to look at, man. Because if you're not trading all the rooks, then this is dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, but
The dark squares.
yeah, but now king g2, rook h. Yeah, he realizes rook h1
Yeah.
is coming and goes back to g7, just wasting an entire move. Then again, Maroon allowing taking on c1. And if this endgame arises, then I'm not really sure who's better.
Oh yeah, because if you take all the rooks off, then maybe black has very good surviving chance.
Is
And you
the
have to take the rooks off because you cannot allow rook c2.
What's up, Totish? No, this is the semi-final. There's another semi-final
Okay.
match, Akram against Joe. I guess that will be played sometime next week.
Oh man, that's crazy matchup as well.
Yeah,
So exciting.
yeah. All of these matches are so exciting. The two semifinal matches, and the final will be something. Okay, so we have the end game we've been talking about, and I don't think black is that much
This can
worse.
go forever, by the way, no?
Hmm?
This game can go forever.
Yeah, this game can go forever, of course. But who does that favor? I would say Maroon here, with Adib being so low on time. I mean, Adib is living on the edge in this game. Like, he's going. He has 7 seconds, and this game might go on for like 40 more moves.
Yeah, but now if he, yeah,
300 move limit, yes, the technical limitation on leeches, right?
you have to take with the pawn if you want to pretend anything. It will be still a pretense, but yeah.
He takes with the pawn.
Okay, b4, I'm not in, like,
He's gaining
b4, b5,
space.
isn't that just helping black?
Bishop
Yeah,
d6.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the king is coming in.
Yeah, no, this feels completely now not date. Oh,
Bishop e7.
this move.
That's a
This
nice
move
one.
is annoying because f4 is on the tap now. Damn, f4
Yes.
play.
And he
I,
loses on time. And actually, he was lost on the position, right?
huh?
He was lost on the
Yeah,
position.
at the very end, probably lost, but along the way, it didn't feel that bad somehow. Just collapsed on the spot,
Yeah,
but still.
suddenly, just two tactics. IGH was saying here, isn't this endgame more or less even? And we were thinking the same, but how things turn around.
Yeah, but then bishop e7 was just like cold shower, and
Yeah.
yeah.
All
So we
right.
get King's Indian attack.
King,
Is this King's
King.
Indian attack?
Yes, King's Indian attack with an early b5. Maroon playing very principled chess against the King's Indian attack. Still though, this very early b5 also gives rise to queenside weaknesses, so
Oh yeah,
I'm not really
highlighted immediately, right? The knight is on c4 already.
yeah, I'm not really sure how good this is for black.
Yeah,
Then
this, I mean, for black, and
yeah, I mean white should be much better here, no?
yeah, we need this knight. It's just that I don't feel like there are any obvious weaknesses to attack. I mean, there's this positional holes you have on the queen side. Should we
Oof.
play?
But c3 immediately, does that work? What?
Okay,
Wait,
okay, no, right? What did you want?
why can't I take on c3? I
Oh
don't.
wait, it was hanging, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hanging.
with a fork on e1 and a1.
Ah, I suppose you have queen b3. If you take with the knight, I play queen b3, hitting both c3 and b7.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's a nice point. So c3.
Well, I didn't see it either.
Wait, but queen b3.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what he was cooking up, otherwise it was
Queen
just a pawn.
b3.
So,
And if takes here, you take on b7.
queen, queen b3 here, maybe?
I see, I see.
Oh, wait,
Very
wait,
nice
black
point.
is hanging,
That
black is
works,
hanging.
Brian. Yes, you're right.
What?
I mean, on the previous position, yes, you're right. Queen b3 would have worked. Which is honestly,
But
but
black
now
doesn't.
queen b3 doesn't work.
Oh my god.
I'm really
I just,
confused.
I just bought the c3 square. Okay, now defended.
Finally.
Yeah.
Bishop f4 at some point was an interesting suggestion by Cormaco. That's a nice one. Making use of the
Yeah, rook
pin.
e2 double on the e line, pressure, but I don't know. Meanwhile, Maroon game over bro launched with his h pawn.
Yeah, we didn't really notice how quickly that went. Bishop g5.
And now e7 might be hanging, but I don't know if you want to give up your light squared bishop for the knight that is on d5.
Yeah, no. I really doubt that.
Yeah.
Then the bishop would just come to b7 again, and with h3 it looks very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, and this bishop on g5 is kind of annoying. Like, it doesn't feel like it should sit safely there, but it does.
Yeah, like you can't play f6. You've already moved the
You
h
can't play
pawn, so
f6, you cannot attack it with a big piece, and
right.
it's annoying. Like, it's just in your face attacking e7, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, h3, making use of that h pawn. He might be considering bishop d5 now, but now is maybe even a worse moment after h3, no?
Yeah, no, I mean, queen c6 at the end of any line.
Yeah. So sensibly just
So,
goes to f3. Maybe why not to
yeah.
h1? Like why to f3 and not h1?
Yeah, no, I would have played h1 most likely.
I maybe he's preventing bishop g4 though.
Which is a very good point.
Yeah, maybe that's the point of bishop f3. Preventing
Which is indeed
the
a very
bishop
good
coming to
point.
g4. Um, okay, but the bishop comes to f5 instead. I mean, the c3, it's becoming more of a weakness than like a positional strength controlling d4. Like you'd say, is it the
And
c3 pawn
d3
is...
is weak, and like,
Yeah, d3 is weak, definitely. Now the rook is x-raying that spot, and the bishop is already attacking it, so that could become very dangerous. And the deep spending some time now. The position isn't so easy. Maybe bishop e4,
maybe
but
bishop e4, I think,
yeah, but bishop
is
e4 is like, it's funny because you came to f3 supposedly to prevent bishop g4. So if you play bishop f5
yeah,
and then bishop e4, then bishop g4 would come.
yeah, and then f3 wouldn't be a good, even an option, because that, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but maybe
Maybe,
it's best under the circumstances, but
I mean, maybe I go bishop e4, bishop g4, rook d2, maybe.
that's possible, yeah. But then f6 might even be playable somehow.
To be
For
honest, I don't mind retreating to e3, like,
mm, yeah,
at this
that's
point,
okay. We
because
might be
bishop
seeing
is
this
played.
line actually. Bishop g4 now, and I guess he's going to play rook d2. We're going to see this line most likely. But wait, isn't
Yeah.
c3 simply hanging? c3 is simply...
Oh my god. He goes f3,
I
so
think
maybe he's planning to take on d5 after all.
yeah, bishop d5 is basically
Because,
forced now, and he takes here. Not so bad for white, to be honest. This decision,
not
I
at
think.
all, he smartly move ordered his way to get an f3 pawn in this version,
Yeah,
and that is mightily important for defensive efforts. So,
for sure here. The bishop on g5 is hanging though. I wonder if there's some tactic that could make use of that. Maybe queen d8, as silly as it looks. Is queen d
uh-huh.
is queen d8 even...
Queen d8, queen e2 maybe.
Queen d8, queen e2, there's rook g5. Ah, no, your point is rook e8.
Rook
Okay.
d8, yeah.
Ah, nice one. Okay, so queen d8, and Brian here is suggesting queen e2. Point being, if rook g5, rook e8 check. Very
Yeah,
nice.
but maybe it's just one move cheapo I'm weaving, because
Yeah,
just bishop d7 in that position, and
or like no, maybe queen d8, queen e2, and king h7. What do you think?
yeah, also possible. Yeah. Or even bishop e6 also move in that position.
Okay, he retreats to b8. Maybe, yeah, maybe as you're saying, bishop e6, right?
Yeah. Now Adib is happy, no?
I think so. Rook g5 is still a
Bishop
threat
f4,
though. Bishop
bishop
f4.
f4 now. Bishop
Yeah.
f4, queen b7.
Yeah, queen
Wait,
b7.
there is knight. Well, we're not gonna play knight a5. Maybe just queen e2 here.
Knight d6
Oh,
maybe.
knight d6. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh! Dropping a piece.
Man, this is now completely crazy because bishop is coming to b7 and queen to c6. And I mean, of course, we have the material situation here. We're gonna be down the exchange, rook for two bishops, right? Am I seeing this right or no?
Yeah, no, this is just winning for black, I think. And
Oh
at the
no, we have queen e2 nonetheless. Yeah, queen e2 at least.
yeah, but
But
queen.
now bishop b.
Queen d6. There's rook c8. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the point of queen e2.
Yeah.
Bishop b7 has to be tried.
Takes on c3. He might just be nabbing the pawn.
No, for sure. I mean, what am I saying? Because he wants the check. Maybe I'm taking on c5 and not allowing the check. So in case of bishop c3, I'm taking on c5 most likely. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And now man, these guys are just coming up with nice moves. Bishop a6 is a nice move.
Yeah,
Wow.
bishop a6 is sick actually. Point
Because
is
now we have d3 under attack.
point
under
is
assault.
bishop d3. There's queen e8.
Queen a4, maybe.
Yeah, why
Question
not?
mark?
Why not? Just does it.
Oh my god, queen d1. What? Why not queen d1?
Queen d1. It was a check.
F2 and rook a2. I guess that was the point.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Queen h4 was check.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay. Okay, that was unfortunate then for Mr. Maroon because he had something going on, but Adil nicely spots the square trade, and we are going for. Wait, is this completely clear? Yeah, this is clear win after bishop b4 for sure.
He should have taken the c3 pawn, leaving 2 pawns on the board.
Yeah, he's being combative. He's not going for the
He could have
proper
taken
drawing.
on f6, by the way. He missed that. They're not playing so well under time pressure, to be honest.
No, there's lots of nerves and. But yeah, now bishop. What I thought.
Okay, I don't know. Pushing the pawn seems very flimsy.
Bishop c4, and we're getting the pawn onto a2, and that is problematic. Bishop a2. Wait, this is actually problematic.
Bishop e5, bishop d5 check.
But bishop
What?
e7. I wanted bishop e7 and just
Okay.
try to come around with the black bishop, right? Come back to b2 like slowly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bishop e7. Come on, please try bishop e7. Okay, but we always had rook h8, so maybe my point wasn't sound.
He's trying to prevent
Bishop
h6.
f8.
But now the king is coming in.
Yeah.
Just needs 4 more moves to get to c2. c2 b1.
No, bishop e4. This is almost done, right? Wait, this is crazy. He gives the rook.
Oof.
What is this?
Oof.
Oh my god, this is tragic.
This is tragic. This is
Tragic for arkadan.
This is inexplicable.
Honestly, why? What did he play rook e?
Inexplicable. Oof.
Oh man, this is.
But Maroon, oh, gets the mate. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And they have time for one more 5+2 game.
Which I'm so down for. Like, I don't want to move to c+2 already.
Oh, GM Raven is raiding with a party of 37. Hello.
Huh?
What's up, Fate? Hi, Fate. Long time no see as well. Okay, so they still have one more game actually. I think they're asking maybe. Let me check. Yeah, one more game here. Let me stop the match clock.
D4. D4 by game over.
Hopefully, I think everything. Wait, no,
Arkadan looking offline to me.
the stream isn't updating actually. 1 second, guys.
Arkadan is back.
Okay, so have they started or not yet?
Yes, we have D4, knight F6.
Actually, you can see how it went dark in Maroon's room, right?
I'm not seeing Maroon. Sorry.
Yeah, oops. I mean, for the people on the stream. Alright, 1 second, guys, just making sure the game is running.
This is a strange setup. It starts as a D4, but knight is on C3, and it's not a Grunfeld, it's not nothing. What is this? It's nothing.
People with good taste find each other. Yeah, oh, this is very strange, yes. Oh, IJH, since you're here, you'd play knight takes f2, right? Alright, I'm very tempted to play knight takes f2. Okay, I play this line. Fate plays this line. Wow, knight b5 instead of h3, or at least go e3 and h pawn rush. This seems to be improvement for white. Yep. Yeah, now queen b5 check is very powerful. Just picking up on.
We're picking up b7 and maybe c7. And
yeah.
no, not c7 because rook c8, but still.
I mean, to be honest, if I were Adib, I would have been like. Personally, I would have been distraught to know there's one more 5+1 game, because after that last game, you'd love to take a break and bounce back in the 3+1. Instead, here he has to play one more game.
We should have cut him some slack.
Well,
should have cut him some slack. And
no, rules are rules.
Because now rook c8 and knight b5 looks just.
Z Nation, you're not wrong there. Fate doesn't just know all of chess. They know all of chess 960 as well. They have all of it memorized, all the openings in chess 960. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did falling apart in this game, losing an important central pawn.
Losing a very important central pawn, and yeah, I mean, at least white isn't developed. That's the only consolation.
Yeah, but is that a problem? Is that a problem? I might even undevelop further and go knight d2 e4. Like what's your
right? The central pawn is very important here, and white has basically no weaknesses. E3. A4, A5 also on the cards. The knight on B6 gives for a very, very strange impression. Even C4 now, potentially.
Yeah. Possible.
C4, Queen B4, C5, another C4, and another one. Looks quite good.
Queen b5, maybe knight d5, but yeah. Maybe still fine. Actually, no, Queen b5, knight d5, Queen b7, knight f4, e4, and then we play c4. I mean c5. I think. Queen a3. Finesse. never worrying about knight c4, which is immediately played.
All right.
Is Marun getting lazy here? Marun is playing a little lazily, huh?
Definitely.
He felt like, okay, I have everything at the center, I have the material, and
Now he
he's
doesn't
just
have the material, and maybe soon he won't have
doesn't
the
have the
center.
material exactly, and
B5.
he has a powerful knight on c4 to deal with some position.
Don't get complacent. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
it did feel a little bit compared. Okay, e4 comes.
E4 comes, but yeah. Okay, maybe knight B6 isn't so strong. Yeah, of course, white is still better here, and bishop H6 is threatened. Now I just noticed. Uh,
Yeah.
and if you go knight B6, there's the rook A3. So okay, he's trying to
He
attack.
ignores bishop.
No, he's trying to attack D4. Now he wants maybe bishop D4. That's the point.
Does he though? Would you? Maybe.
When you're up points, play safe. Yes. But now that's allowing rook A3. No, this doesn't make any sense. That's very weird. Yeah, he couldn't have, of course, by the way. He couldn't have taken here
This is even
because this would be
this is
GG.
even cleaner. Oh, he goes with 80 anyways. Interesting.
Yeah, goes rook A3, and I didn't get the point here. I assumed the point was bishop D4. Now
No, no, I'm
going
pretty
knight
sure he
D6.
missed it. I'm pretty sure he missed h6 hanging.
He might have, yeah. And he has time, that's the weird thing. Like, he recovered here and has the time, and he just plays quickly and blunders. Yeah, Fate, it's a very big game because we only have 30 minutes of 3+1 and 15 minutes of 1+1. So if Maroon wins here, that's 5-1. A 4-game lead is very big. Especially at this level, it's difficult to
Exactly.
bounce
I
back.
was calculating this move, and it is played. Maybe knight f7 now, or knight f no knight c4 maybe. You have to try knight c4.
Ah, so many weaknesses for black. So many weaknesses for black. We should switch, by the way, to gameoverbro's perspective. Because he is the higher rated player. So we start off with the higher rated and then see if the lower rated can make a comeback.
I've been watching from Adib's point of view, and I wonder if this affects my. It probably does, right? It probably affects your commentary.
Yeah, definitely there's some sort of bias there.
Yeah, you're thinking for the boy on the bottom, so.
Yeah, you end up
Okay, knight c
playing
knight
as a...
c4 play, bishop c4, rook is gonna. Okay, he includes ef6, and rook's occupying the e line. The other one doubling on e3, and this is starting to. Maybe bishop f7 here is forced, almost. King f7, okay.
I guess the board is frozen again.
I mean, beware of this knight. I know it looks like slow and not very playing at this point, but something like knight d2, knight e4 gets to c5, like. Okay, he's just going the other direction, disregarding anything I said. Well, he wants knight g4, right?
Sorry, we're having technical issues again.
That's okay. Queen c1, I hope. Yes, it is played. Queen c1, what a nice move.
Okay, I think we're back here.
King g7 now, has to be. What? Oh, okay. Are we stealing or not?
Yeah, just continue the commentary. It's working. I'm working it out.
Man, what a struggle.
So let me go through quickly what we missed.
This should be now sealed deal. White should take this one. I even liked Queen C2 somehow. Better than Queen E2. I think. What a classy move. He even gives away the pawn. That's really...
Damn it, it's frozen again. Really sorry there, guys.
I wonder if you can convert this. Can White convert this? Unlikely. Tough to say, I don't know. They are coming up with crazy moves. Sacking pawns to make passes for the kings and ignoring pawns. Knight f6 is threatened, so...
Fish is just pushing buttons to see what they do. Kind of, yeah. Okay, so that's...
He has to go king e5 now. What?
What's up?
Now's knight f6?
Oxful. That's a nice username. Yeah, knight f6 is coming? Question mark?
I guess it was leading to a draw. I was not calculating fully. Wait, now that might be... Oh my god! What is... Mahmoud is slipped away! Adib is coming back. Oh my god!
Wow. Yeah, time pressure.
Terrible. That was terrible.
Time pressure does terrible
Damn,
things.
played.
Time pressure does terrible things. Okay.
What was that?
Well, Adib really needed that. That's a big break. That's a big break there. 4-2 now.
Knight f6 when landed was a blunder. I kept scheming about knight f6, but then in the very time it landed, it was just a flat out blunder.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and they're starting with a 3
Alright.
plus 1 immediately. They don't like taking breaks.
So what's the score? 4-2? What?
4-2.
And yet again we have a new opening. 1e4.
Yep. E4 and Adib really needs to move. He's still offline though.
Play e4 this game.
Huge, yes, huge game. The powerful clock decides the day. Indeed, indeed. No, I don't think Maroon has played e4 today. It's quite exciting this match. They they both play a lot of openings. Again, Game Over Bro is a bit more stable, but not as stable as the usual MVL type of player.
Yeah.
Okay, Arkadan is back.
You know, he showed some sign of like potential.
Okay, and just wait. Maroon's clock started and he got up. I don't know what happened there. Okay, and they started now,
Wait,
so we can start the match clock. 30 minutes of 3 plus 1. Let's see what's going to happen now. Adib with 3 minutes on the clock playing a mainline Sicilian, something Maroon doesn't often play. He likes playing sidelines in the Sicilian, closed Sicilian 92s. He's playing a mainline Najdorf. That's insane. Okay.
And he's taking on f6 thematic in these positions.
Yeah, you take on f6 and play h4. This is the
Right.
theory. And Adib, I have to say, I've prepared this line once with Adib, and Adib knows a lot of theory in this line.
Is
The
it?
time gambit, yes.
This is promising. Although to my eyes, I'm
Nice
already
pawns in a
like
line.
dreading my life with black, but so is
96
so
looks
well.
like 96 looks tempting here, right? Queen
Yeah.
h8 first, allowing knight f8, but then you take g7.
Okay,
Oh,
bishop f8, and oh dear
oh,
god, knight bishop b5, a b5, knight b5 is on the board,
wow,
and
knight
knight
d6
d5
check.
on the
Oh,
last song. Yeah, knight d6 is coming
yeah, you
with.
can't take on f8 because that's pinned, and
I think king b7. King b7 is gonna be played.
wow, that's bad news. But not clear how you continue still.
That is true.
Maybe knight c8
Maybe
and g6 or something,
that's what I was thinking. Yes, something connected with g6.
and g6 to tear open the king side and threaten some queen h4 potentially.
Although still like,
At f6
one wish
check.
this knight on, one wish this extra knight on c3 can do a little more.
A lot of bug house in this stream. Is knight f6 insane? Knight f6. Ah, that's an
Knight
interesting
f6.
suggestion. But
Wait, I
after
don't
which move?
understand. Knight f6? Where?
I think knight f6 has a defensive move. Yeah, but I don't get it now.
For black?
Yeah, I think that's what Oxford meant.
But
Or
it's
maybe he
moving,
meant
right?
knight f7. I don't know. Anyway, king
Right.
b1. King b1 doesn't seem quite right, to be honest. It's king
It
b1.
seems. It seems.
King
Yeah.
b1 is a lazy type of move, right?
Or an anxious type of move where you're like looking for things, you're not finding them, and then you're like, let's make a move
Yeah, I mean,
that
just
doesn't.
following Ben Feingold's rule, always play king b1. Can't be wrong.
Yeah,
Can't be
you
wrong.
shouldn't be wrong here.
Shouldn't be wrong.
But man,
No
black.
for white. I'm only 1800 rated. Probably an unsound move. Oh no. I mean, we're. Yeah. You mean either knight
It's
f7
all
or
good.
knight f5? Both weird. But I
Yeah,
like the
exactly. I was
spirit,
saying rook
yes.
b8. Now already we're threatening c3 knight.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. King b1. You should never listen to Ben Feingold.
Yeah, king
Now.
b1. King b1 probably wasn't a good move actually.
Yeah, I
Because rook
mean,
b8, and now we have some initiative.
now queen c3 is threatened, so that's big.
Yeah, and then you can imagine like maybe some knight b6 coming. I guess knight on d6 is covering c4 square, but still like.
Ah, okay, so Oxford was saying knight f5 here, but he's saying okay, e
Yeah, knight
takes
f5 might
takes.
have been something to consider.
Yeah, actually knight f5 is quite interesting.
Yeah,
Queen
because it
g8.
opens
Queen g8.
forcefully.
I love ban. Yeah, same here actually. And after a few takes, it didn't work, but might have been good in bullet. Emotional fate is actually protected.
Wait, queen c3, queen f7, king d8. We're seeing this.
Wait, isn't there queen e8, queen c8? Or am I crazy?
Ah, nice catch. Queen e8, king c7, rook c8.
Uh,
I mean, queen c8, rook c8.
takes on
King
f8.
c2.
Ah, wow, that's even nicer. Actually, it's not even nicer. He's still down a piece. But he has a lot of. He
Yeah.
has 3 pawns.
Oh, you probably take white here, right?
Yeah, I guess so. We were calculating here though this. King c7, queen c8, rook c8. and taking.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not enough material. No, there's bishop d6. No, that wouldn't work actually.
And now he goes f5, and if we liquidate the king side, I mean, we're playing safely here with white.
Yeah, probably.
Apologies for the listeners, I'm quite sick. It's a farewell stream in some sense. I might die right now.
Oh no, don't say that, right?
Man, I'm feeling horrible actually. I should take some medication.
Okay, this match is great, but I mean, it's not worth dying for.
Well, I have nothing better to do. I'm beside the heater and I'm.
Okay. F6 now, oh, that's big. Still though, b4,
No,
c,
no, I mean,
b5.
White will never. White is running no risks.
Yeah,
And
white
in
of
fact
course
pushing
should
for the
never
win,
lose
so.
this. And now Adib taking a lot of time. Tables are turning. b5,
Pretty
a6.
sure Oliver, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
because Rook C7 always happening. Oh, and
the passed
yeah,
pawns
who's
are too
gonna
strong.
stop these boys? Like,
No one
yeah,
is stopping the
nobody is
boys.
stopping these
That's it.
guys.
Wow,
Yeah.
big game. Big
Oh,
game.
B7.
Big
Yeah.
game. Big game. Maroon taking this one home. Very nice game, actually. And I was saying how well prepared Adib was in the Najdorf, and then you see a game like this. And wait, are they taking a break
Man, I
again?
think like
They don't tell me when
I
they
think
take
he's
breaks.
tilting. I think Adib is slightly tilting because he lost like a couple of games where he wasn't maybe necessarily supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, definitely
You know.
this game, I mean, the theory looked nice there, but was he really losing? I don't know.
Wait, let's check some things here. Mark, stop 1 minute.
Hmm? Do you want me to stop?
For 1 minute. I mean, I guess they can take a break. We're not stopping. I'm gonna still talk. So here,
Do you want to be off the stream or should we continue? I don't understand. Brian?
no, no, I'm here. I'm just trying to find something to work for a deep game. Cause you're right, the end game, like it feels hard losing all along, right? Like after taking b5, this is just forcefully losing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this should be forcefully losing. Queen g8 already, as suggested by Fate, would have been probably even stronger. Queen g8, not Queen of A.
You mean queen g8 instead of king b1?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I guess there was a fade maybe from queen e3 and f4. Yeah. There was queen e3 and take f4 protecting everything.
Ah, and I think that's something Andrew mentioned.
And that's why king b1 then makes sense in this light. So
But then you have
b1.
maybe like knight c8.
I guess rook b8 was too ambitious. We praised this move, but it had to be ambitious. Because queen g8 is a massive threat, and we need to do something about.
It's
I'm not
crazy
sure
though,
what
but
though.
should the endgame even be lost? Like, I mean, yeah, you shouldn't really play this though as black.
And
Like,
I was trying to make knight g6 work in the endgame instead of bishop b7, but I will still go rook f1, f5, and I'm liquidating everything. Right?
yeah, I think so. Let me maybe open up Stockfish in another tab. Um, okay, so they've.
Yeah.
By the way, Adib should be back any
Yeah, no, I mean,
moment.
there is no reason we're up 4 pounds.
Ah, the
In
engine
fact,
just
at
gives
the end game,
this. The engine actually
in
suggests
fact,
the
why?
immediate queen g8, actually.
Huh?
Okay, they're back, they're back. Okay, let's stop analyzing them. Yeah, the engine says that white
Yeah.
was always winning, even after Maroon played, what was it there? King b1, the engine didn't like that, but white was still better, and then they kept getting better and better and better until...
We're always winning, huh? Always winning. This line is
Well,
questionable if you just take on b5 and destroy everything.
yeah, I mean, I don't know where even black went wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to. Yeah,
Maybe he
yeah,
mixed
exactly.
up some move order, actually. Ah, you should take bishop f6 on move 11, knight, not knight f6, okay. Anyway,
Yeah, I know. That's much.
let's see if they're in the game, but they haven't started for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Najdorf is unplayable, says Fate. Okay, did you lose electricity there, Brian?
Huh?
Did you lose
What did you
electricity?
say?
Did you lose power there, Brian? Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It should be coming back soon.
okay. Ah, Maroon isn't on cam. Okay, he's back now, so they might be starting in a minute. Just need to be ready to start the clock. I'm always anxious to start the clock. Okay, we're waiting and waiting here. d4. Adib back to his main weapon. And Maroon replying with the
I will have
Benoni.
Benoni. And then check Benoni.
That's what we love to see, right, Brian? Check Benoni and a6.
Yep.
What Maroon
Let's
doesn't
go
know,
G3 now.
bishop
Okay, he
g4.
doesn't go for my line.
Radical. Whoa. Trading off all the bishops. Okay, and
No, but this is good for black, no?
I mean, it's kind of good because you're getting rid of the g5 bishop, but that's not the end all be all. You're also losing the light squared bishop, and
But you've also traded a pair of minors, which, like, principles say if you don't have that much space, this is a good thing.
is check Benoni a Lebanon thing? Not really.
Yeah, maybe due to you, right?
Ma-
F5 maybe at some
I mean,
point.
maybe some people are copying me, but as far as I know, I'm the only
F5 play.
practitioner. Yeah, f5.
F5 play.
There's some aggression here. There's some aggression, definitely.
Oh wait, he takes knight F5 and the knight is gonna be unstoppable on D4. I
Knight
don't like
d4.
this for white.
No, no, definitely not. Adib used to play this better
Okay,
when
knight
I used to
D4, bishop
play the
E4.
Benoni. Knight e4, what?
Knight D4, bishop E4.
Bishop g4
Ah, he's
instead.
got. Okay,
Still, knight
okay.
f6.
No, not bishop E4. Yeah, I don't like bishop G4 actually.
I'll take your word for it. No, yeah, actually, I haven't seen anyone play the Czech Benoni 2, 3 years ago, but now I'm like actually serious. I think people started playing it because of me.
Knight E4. What do you do here with white?
And black also has the very important b5 break, which is working actually now. So that's another good
Oh,
thing for.
we might not even need it, right, Mark?
Yeah, we might not even need it. Just something even as crazy as like some well-timed g5 on the king side, like the h5. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead
Yeah,
of myself here.
or just attacking on the F line maybe somehow.
Yeah. Now there was the potential for a tactic. Hold on. Knight takes f5, queen takes f5, and knight takes d5. Wasn't that working? I think it
Queen
was.
takes F5.
I don't
I,
understand.
I, I missed what were you saying?
No, on move 19,
Knight takes.
knight takes a f5,
Knight
queen
takes
takes a5, knight takes d5. Isn't that
Oh
just...
yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
there
yeah.
is queen d3 though at the end of the line, but then you take c3, d6 might be a bit weak. Okay, maybe not in the spirit of things. He does go g5 as I was mentioning, so I wasn't maybe even getting
Yep.
too ahead of myself.
Yeah, which is something I would have never played myself. Like this looks.
It looks, yeah, like unnecessary kind of, like you're better in other ways. I don't know why not take on h4, because now black
Rook
can take on
h4.
g5.
He was scared of rook h1.
If he took on if on h4, ah, immediate rook h1.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I assume this is like the only justification
but there's knight g4
for the.
then, which looks very dangerous. Knight g4
Yeah,
now.
I agree.
Okay, he doesn't even consider it. Just
But
wants to take
g4,
and rook f3. Yeah, okay.
so he's
What? That's a free
following.
piece. What?
Oh, Adil,
Well,
what is that?
Maroon can't believe it. What? Whoa.
And he took with the knight instead of the queen.
Yeah. Also, that's funny to say the least. Okay, Maroon off to a 4 game lead with how many minutes remaining? 20 minutes in the 3+1, 15 minutes in the bullet. Adib needs to mount a comeback and needs to mount it soon because this is getting big.
Adib doesn't blunder like that when he plays me. Wow,
Yeah.
I get crushed instead. So this is a symmetric position with white enjoying the better
Yeah, black is so ill
development.
developed here. Look at that knight on b8, still on b8. The bishop on d7, not such a
Yeah,
great.
yeah, and lovely knight on d3, right?
Yeah, the knight on d3 can go to c5 at any moment.
Yeah.
It's very
And
nice.
now pressuring e5, maybe supporting an f4 or some central operation at some point. This is a beauty on d3.
Yeah, I mean, if Adib is going to win this, he's not going to win this quickly, so that's going also to affect the match. a5, very nice positional idea, gaining space on the queen side, preventing black's own
Yeah.
a5 as well. Not that that's a huge threat anyway, but maybe. King g2, playing very slowly.
We go knight e4 here, or it's useless. It's probably useless.
Yeah, just bishop.
He goes,
No,
he does it anyway.
I said bishop c5, but not that allows knight a6 or knight d7. Still though,
Bishop a3 though,
bishop
a3 here.
a3. You can play b4 at any moment as well.
Yeah,
White should still be quite better here. Bishop d6.
yes! This is entirely sure about.
Just trying to attack
Why not
e5.
put. Yeah, but I'm gonna go rook d8 and you're not touching e5 and you're giving me a free pinning rook on. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, so
that's true.
he has on his own, so.
Maybe he missed that.
Yeah.
That would have been a pin. Yeah. Maroon needs to just play very slowly in this game, and Adib will either self-destruct trying to prove something, or I mean the position can just be drawn very simply, and that's good for Maroon as
Wait,
well.
and now queen c4? Maybe? But it doesn't do anything.
Queen c4 is a bit annoying, but yeah, it's not such a big threat.
I like f6, knight f7, knight d6, but long way.
Okay. I guess the boards are frozen again.
Damn, rook a8, did you see that move? Okay, I guess he's just protecting a7. Rook fd1, knight f7, knight c5, takes. Are we gonna see a6 after bishop take?
So rook 8 protecting a7.
Oh no. Oh no, if a6 is forced, which is played, probably fourth. And look at those holes, knight a4 immediately hammering on these dark squared weaknesses on the queen side. And knight g4 is a sad attempt at creating something. I guess knight e6 is a small victory, but nah.
Bishop b6, very
f8.
strong, preventing rook d8. It's not looking good here.
Oh yeah, this is sheer domination, and rook is maybe coming to d7. But no, maybe we have rook d7 would be blunderful because some knight g5 or something. Well, now if it comes with check, then different story.
Ah, knight g5, nice spot there after rook d7. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, knight g5 or knight d5 actually. I mean, or knight d4. Sorry, that both I think.
Yeah, but then it came with check, and that's a different story. Now white is still much better.
Yeah, king g7 is a move definitely Adir regret making. Because you shouldn't be happy about what's happening here.
Just queen g2. f3.
f3.
Kind of weakening though.
Yeah, slightly weakening. Knight c5 though comes.
Yeah, just trading off everything and getting a nice position now.
Yeah, I guess he was making sure the queen leaves that diagonal, right?
I guess
So he
so.
can play knight c5 without calculating. Yeah, I can sense some laziness in Game Over's style, to be honest. Like
His entire
it
style.
reminds me of me a little bit. Just play the stuff that allows you to pressure without calculation. Knight d4 on the board.
Yeah, so
Let's see
just a
what we can
positional
do.
player like you. Okay. Yeah, now knight f3 is a dangerous strat. Actually, what are we doing here as white?
We're gonna play c3. What? Oh, we had. Oh my god, we
Yeah,
had
f3
f3
was.
on the.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. But yeah, rook f1 is sufficient.
Like I cannot sneeze and then f3 is falling.
Right. Can't
Knight
take
e6.
it. Bishop e3, queen e2.
Rook d3.
Granted,
Queen
it's
e2.
not so easy to
Rook
play
d3.
for
No, rook
white,
d3
I
is
think.
nothing. f5. Let's go. Queen takes, however. Okay.
King f2 maybe? Yes.
Yeah, even taking king f2 was even possible.
Now I would take immediately. Oh. That pawn isn't going
Yeah,
to survive.
this pawn is more
I,
like a target after b4.
I would have played rook d1 quite simply though, to be honest.
Yeah, could d1 looked. Ooh.
Now this may become a draw, actually.
Yeah.
Or even Maroon is risking to lose.
Yeah, because rook e2 is threatened, so. Wait.
Ah, nice defensive
No.
move.
We're still fine, we're still fine.
Yeah, knight d2 doesn't work. But,
King
oh,
king e1
going for
we're
the
never
endgame.
losing
No,
this.
isn't that just losing? Or
Are we though? Are we?
yeah, I guess you
It's
have to
still
move the
tough.
knight somewhere. There are no entry squares.
And then if the knight moves, then
But
we go
wait,
off
king
of the
d.
king.
Yeah, there's king c4, knight b1, actually, or knight b5.
Ah, I missed that.
Okay, but the
Wait,
pawn.
there is a real chance then for
No,
Afghanistan.
but now just king d2, king d3. That's enough. Actually,
No, but if we go,
now white is better again. Okay, but it's just a draw.
but yeah, he had to play h5 first, you know, like to be ahead when the race starts. But I
Yeah.
guess he's always ahead.
Whoa.
Is he ahead? Oh
Whoa.
my god, he's not ahead.
Whoa.
No. That
Oh
was a
my
check.
god.
See, that was a check. So
I think he pre-moved there.
man, he could have waited. Oh my god, I'm so sad for Adib.
Yeah.
He could have waited. Like he can trade. He has the knight. He can trade any time. Just include h5 before going into this line.
Yes, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, he should have included h5 and traded later, but Yeah, I didn't appreciate. And even the king and pawn endgame, I think he pre-moved there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And even maybe black was winning.
It could be very well. It could be.
B5 dirty, yeah. Yeah, that's five game lead with only 10 minutes remaining in the 3+1 and
I've
15
had a
minutes.
nice win against Game Over Bro in like exactly this position.
Really? Okay.
I've only played twice against them, lost one and lucked out with one.
Yeah. Adib, what is the surname meaning? Actually, I'm told it means something quite bad in Turkish, believe it or not. But it's actually Lebanese/Arabic surname. But in Turkish, it
97.
might be something close to an expletive, to be honest. That's what I've been told anyway. Okay, so knight g3 comes here. Maybe even d5 to play knight g3. He does
Yes,
play it.
he does it. He does it.
Yeah,
Although knight c3 and I'm not entirely sure. Like knight g3, rook e1. I'm gonna go knight c3 now.
yeah, maybe he
And
got
knight g3, rook e1. Maybe
overexcited
I'm not
there.
unhappy about things here. Bishop d3. Or
Once,
bishop d5 even.
I think the board froze
He does
again.
bishop d5. Rook e8, rook e1. Something. Goes rook e1. Wait, I might go queen f2 and this h pawn becomes problematic, no?
My bad again, guys. I don't know
Wait,
what causes
why
this
am I
problem.
talking with myself only?
Yeah, you're kind of talking with yourself, but now it's working again. Okay,
Well,
so
are people hearing me being mad or we're off stream? What's
no,
going
no,
on?
people are hearing you being mad, but the board was
Oh,
frozen. Okay, now it's back. The
yeah,
board gambit, yes. This is like the fifth
yeah.
time.
This is almost strategically winning for white completely.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. D5 is weak. H4
D5
is
is falling.
hanging.
Like in all endgames, D5 is flat out falling, and you might not take it immediately even.
Is rook e5 an idea here?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to find a way to force the queen to take on d4. I'm just unhappy about this tension. Not unhappy. Maybe there's no need to rush. A4 play, which is also reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we can go knight e2 here. Knight e2 and rook c1.
Knight e2 and rook c1. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. At some point, I think the spin is helping white more than it's helping black, to be honest. So I'd rather go like. Okay, finally goes knight g3. Now knight f5 is a threat. Yeah, you can never feel comfortable playing against Maroon.
No, I like knight e2 better than this rook e3. I don't know what rook e3 accomplishes, to be honest.
Rook e3 is just trying to unpin, but yeah, it doesn't really work all that well.
You're walking into another pin. Like what's
Now
f5 is falling.
f5 is falling. He wants to take on d5 though. That's the point.
I understand. I understand.
Mm, it's a good point.
Wait, actually, it doesn't work because knight takes f5. Okay. Okay, he doesn't go for this line, but knight takes f5. Uh, if you take with the queen and take on d5, I take once and I have knight e3. Actually, never mind, never mind. I'm just making shit up. No, no, it's completely false.
I don't know why this board keeps doing this.
Doesn't work. Talking nonsense.
This is annoying.
He wants knight e7 on knight b4. Lots of scary tactics. But wait, does this even work? Wait, this doesn't work because I have knight f3. Yeah, king f8 here, and knight f3. Knight f3, yes, he finds it.
Okay, we missed half of the game there. Okay, let's go back. So that's an oof. Knight f3. Take a moment to
Yeah,
appreciate this. How is Maroon doing this? How is Maroon doing this? That's insane.
yes. He's working out the tactics nicely.
Just resigns. As Ivanchuk said, backwards horsey moves are the hardest to find. Yeah, that's true.
Indeed.
Okay, maybe they're asking if there's one more. Should I stop the clock? Let's
Do
stop.
we have one more 3+1 or off to bullet?
At least one more.
Hmm.
We have 4 more minutes remaining.
I really feel for Adib. He isn't playing so poorly. The score is kind of painful.
So weird. I don't know why this keeps happening. Like it's happening every 5 minutes. This board freezing.
Now we have this nonsense double fianchetto,
Nonsense.
reverse hippo.
Yes, nonsense.
I
Double
don't like this. Man, if I was Adib, I would be friggin' boiling. I would be like a ticking bomb of swear words and yeah.
Yeah, you can say like the biggest insult is playing the double fianchetto, right?
I mean, with white also like yeah,
Can't get any worse than the double fianchetto.
yeah. Then the reverse hippo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's how much is the lead? 6 points. Okay, this match is almost over actually.
I
That's
really don't like what arkadan is doing.
yeah.
He lost the pawn, but even before losing the pawn, I mean, he traded way too many pieces. Like you should be using your space, and I don't know.
Adib's found some great moves. Yeah, that's true. But Maroon always seems to escape everything unscathed. It's amazing. I've been playing a bunch of Hippo lately, inspired by Eric Hansen's speedrun. Works very well for Bullet. Well, Oxford, you should really hope that you don't face our co-commentator here,
Yeah,
because
no, of course. I mean, and I don't know how can you recommend it. Like for me, like if you are going to play it, you're basically saying, I am a really strong player. I don't need like preset knowledge of opening. I'm just gonna outplay you with a narrow space and timely breaks. And such insult I can, I cannot bear. uh,
okay, is Hippo that bad? No, it's as Brian was explaining. I mean, you have to you have to take a worse position and play with less space and try
no,
to break
I'm
in a
obviously
timely manner.
exaggerating. I mean, once
Yeah,
Dusky played it a few times.
yeah. I mean, he's exaggerating for for comedic
Yeah,
purposes,
for content. For
for
content, yeah.
content. Yeah, as the cool kids say. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, and the white here has a nice control over the dark squares. Takes on a7. Even the pin. The pin is mighty. Oof. And actually, rook f7 now is threatened. Oof. Yikes. Maybe something
Yeah,
is queen e5, Brian. Like queen e5 is so disgusting, right?
yeah,
I'm in love
yeah.
with queen e5. I'm in love with queen e5.
Because like you're almost in Zugzwang, almost. Not really. But You're getting a nice passer if things are traded.
Yeah, and you're just undoubling your pawns. It's all good. Queen e5. And you're threatening queen c7. Okay, goes queen c2 instead. I find many people tend to charge at the hippo and then they blunder, so the hippo bites back. Yeah, that's actually very true. Many bullet players don't know what to do in a very close position. That's also very true. Yeah, actually, everyone has lost some really
Rook
embarrassing
e5.
and
Rook e5 is
bad games
painful.
against the hippo. Rook e5.
Maybe? No?
Yeah, but this just
Okay, goes. Oh, it goes even better. What am I talking about?
yeah.
He's winning the queen.
This is just pure destruction.
Yeah. I mean, Adib probably isn't in his best of forms, right? Like, this is not his best rating.
No,
No?
definitely not. No, Adib has reached almost 2600 in Blitz. So,
Yeah. I think I. Yeah.
okay, now what remains is to break down the fortress, which should be relatively easy for Maroon here. Let's stop the match
Yeah.
clock. 3 plus 1 is over.
Queen infiltrates and. F5.
Hanging. And mate, actually. Queen
Yeah.
g5 is mate. Okay. And Maroon almost at
It's not made,
2600
right? It's
Blitz.
not made. There is King H6, but it's not.
No, King h6, Queen
Oh, mate
g5.
next. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Mate next.
Yeah, a moot point anyway. Okay, 1 plus 1 starting up.
D3.
15 minutes of 1 plus 1 and it's a 7 point lead. Yeah, this looks like a foregone conclusion, but if Adib
Yeah.
wins all games very quickly, he might have a chance. But yeah, it's almost mathematically impossible. Maroon just needs
No, I
one
mean,
win.
Adib has an impressive bullet rating, but then you glance over
At
at
Maroon's.
Maroon's.
Yeah.
Yeah. The truth hurts like Ben Feingold.
The truth hurts. Oh, a lot of Ben Feingoldisms today. Maroon playing a black lion with white. Yes, that's his main repertoire actually. Black lion with white. Oof, knight
Yeah,
f5. Knight f5. Whoa. Whoa.
taken with the bishop by arkadan.
That's huge.
Yeah, actually, we didn't give that move its proper. That was a nice move.
Knight f5.
Thematic nonetheless.
Thematic, but really nice to see. And look at the time as well. Yeah.
I have this feeling that Adib not enjoying chess at this point.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If the match is going like this. Oh god, it's
That's
frozen
rook
again.
e4.
What's happening today? It got frozen
Queen
so many
f5, base
times.
c5, queen c5. Eh, we get our rook to d2 maybe. This is
Yeah, there was this knight f5. You guys didn't even get to see that.
yeah.
Knight f5 here because of this check and this knight h5 idea. If takes knight h5.
Wait, he might come back, Adib. Was that a pawn? Wait, it's over.
Yeah, wow, that turned around quickly.
Nice.
Okay. Just 1 second
Bro,
there.
like,
1
what
second,
did
I'll be
White do
back.
wrong? Going on.
I guess they're Guess they've agreed not to continue.
Oh, okay, so we have a resignation, which is sensible.
They might
Decision
have.
by Adib.
Yeah.
He does not want to drag this further. I respect it. I would have done the same, and
Oh no, they're continuing. I'm confused.
I guess, yeah.
I'm still very confused.
Yeah, because they started a new game and then aborted it. Nobody's saying anything on WhatsApp.
No. I'll stop the clock for the moment.
No, I mean, but aren't there rules to abide by in this tournament? Like, there's
Yeah,
some order in here, I think.
yeah. We need to bring
There's
order
some
in this
iron
place.
fist.
Exactly. I mean, they've already wasted like a minute here, but what can you do? So I'm sure you have the videos arranged the way they are for some reason, but to me it would make sense to put the two players on the left aligned with which color they're playing, then flip the board when they change colors, and the commentators can go to the right. Yeah, I mean, but you have to understand we have like zero technical uh, not just
Yeah.
skills, but also like means. I mean, I'm the
Yeah.
producer of this show, so
So
and
that tells you what you need to know.
that tells you what you need to know.
We had knight b3 there, actually, I think. We had knight b3 and a7 hanging, but nobody's paying attention. It's a fast game, bullet, and maybe it wasn't that good. Yeah, again, Mark, black is just winning, no?
Black is just winning. Yep, too many pawns.
Too many pawns, too many unstoppable, unreachable knights, and nothing to play for.
Nothing to
White,
play for
I think.
white. Yes.
Even if you double on the F line, like F7 is protected forever. So H6 is hanging, so there's that.
Yeah, and he misses that. Some play still.
So I spoke too soon. F6. Bishop C1 has to be played.
Thank you, Oxford. To be clear, you're doing a great job. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have better production, but you know, we have this for now. H4 just dropping a pawn. You can just take that.
No. Oh, now it is. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Now takes. Okay. Now it's too many pawns. Now it's like really too many.
Now it's too easy, right? Now you
Yeah,
just push.
just push the G pawn. Okay, the match clock is frozen, but the problem is if I unfreeze the match clock, I'm afraid we'll have the same problem we've been having. I don't know what happens in OBS there.
Again, this lionish structure.
Lionish. Yes.
Adib wants to
See, we're having the same problem again.
attack and go crazy.
Maybe if
This
I
knight on
stick
E3
here.
is trapped. Not anymore.
Nope.
Oh, it is still.
Okay, I'll give you like a few updates every now and then about the match clock. I mean, the match is over anyway. Maroon ahead by 7 games. That's too much.
Take now. If I take E4, oh, it takes.
Crazy knight on E3.
Oh, look at this move, knight E5, and he wants CD4 if you take, and everything hangs.
Maybe it makes some sense now to watch from a deep's perspective.
Adib's knight is gone. h6, which is shocking. But now d5 is gonna come and hurt. Yeah, exactly.
Picking up a clean piece there. That's big.
Mm.
That's big. Okay.
And again, we're gonna have knight bd7, e5, c6, queen c7, castles, rook d8, rook
The
e8. I mean,
the
rook
the
e8.
black lion, Oxford. Maybe you should try the black lion. I mean, it's like an improved version of the hippo, to be honest. You play like the same 10, 15 moves in the opening.
Oh no, no, it is. Yeah, it is a system that you sort of play automatically. But come on, you're fighting for some central control, like.
Yeah, it's better
Putting
than
the pawn.
the hippo, right?
Yeah, yeah, better, yeah, for sure.
And
I
a
did
deep
it actually.
a deep dropping a pawn and two actually. C4 can be taken.
Another.
He is a beaten man. I've never heard of the Black
Yeah.
Lion. Sounds interesting. Yeah, check out Simon Williams. He has a video on it and the course, I guess.
And you wonder how come like this opening gets such a cool name, like.
Yeah, Black Lion. I mean, lions are cool, but Black Lions, even
Yeah,
cool.
black lines are kind of mystical, like.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't quite. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck with like names such as I don't know.
Queen's Gambit positional line.
Queen's Gambit and like Karakans and
Tartakover, yeah.
yeah, just name
Cl-
of players.
Hey, you've forgotten the Karpov variation of the Karakan. That's a great name.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't Bishop f6 just winning a piece? It is.
Yeah, yeah, just everything here crushes and
Okay, Maroon blundering as well. I mean, at this point, they're just having fun.
I suppose.
Yep. Game over, bro. Maybe just dragging the match clock as well.
Yeah.
To strike fear in the heart of the finalist he's going to face, right? So if he beats Adib by a
I'm
score of
actually a little bit out of touch here. I'm so sorry. What's going on with the tournament?
now Maroon has advanced to the finals after winning this match, and he's going to face
Right?
the winner of Joe against Akram. Joe and Akram both,
And that was such a great tournament.
yeah,
These are our amazing four finalists, and we couldn't have asked for a better three, I suppose.
yeah, definitely. It's very exciting. Joe and Akram, 2600 plus and Blitz,
Yeah,
so that's going
yeah,
to be a huge match between them, two
yeah.
juggernauts. And Maroon, you've seen Maroon here, absolute monster. In real life, hippos kill like 20 times more people than lions. Yeah, Oxford, that's actually, I wanted to mention that when you were saying the hippo bites back, but yeah, I didn't end up mentioning it. Hippos are actually really aggressive animals and they kill a lot of humans. They're like one of the few animals who just directly attack humans. It's
Really?
crazy. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I used to, when I was young, I used to think they were friendly. Especially because they're
I mean, they
vegetarians.
almost have this aura, right? They look harmless, but
Yeah, they look harmless. I mean, just sit in the swamp and eat, well,
I guess they're
greens
smart enough to
to
focus
attack
their
humans.
aggression towards the humans.
Yeah, that's actually maybe a sign of intelligence.
They're like, oh no, these bastards are here. Attack.
Hippo's so cute for something so aggressive, yeah. Like honey badgers,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adib
Queen
down.
b3. I like what Adib is doing.
Yeah, down a pawn, but
But let's say,
ooh, just took a fade there. He missed that. Yeah, he's playing too quickly. He's tilted.
just jinxed him on the spot.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not
I like
updating.
that he was doing. Oh
Yeah, it's 13-3. Very big score for Maroon there.
no. And the motif on the queen side that I've never seen. B4 AB A4. Just kind of funny.
Yeah, A4, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to take not allowing bishop b4, but yeah, it's already a blunder, of course.
Yeah, no, the sort of forced, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, trying here with g3.
We go h3 and
Yeah, I'm not seeing much.
no, but white has to try to find a way to push d5, right?
He
Oh,
is.
he does it immediately.
He is.
But
Oh,
he
queen
will
h3, queen h3, stop! No, queen h3!
She was mate,
Queen
right?
h3 was mate, oh my god, no!
Queen h3 was made on the spot because the g pawn is pinned to the b7.
Wait,
Bishop.
wait, no,
Oh,
wait, what am I talking about? The bishop was never. No, I'm sorry, guys.
oh, the bishop wasn't open.
No, it wasn't open. Sorry.
Me too. I'm sorry.
We're all very tired here. Wait, the knight.
I'm
Oh,
tired
the
and
bishop on
sick,
a
so
four.
like, and I wasn't the one who made the claims, so.
But now the on b2, what's going on?
B2, knight b2, queen b3, though the knight was to be captured again.
Yeah, but then the bishop on f5 would be hanging, so that would have won a piece. But he wins a piece anyway. And
Okay. Never mind.
confusing game. Knight
Yes, for
g3,
sure.
if only it were possible. Okay, queen b5 maybe. Ah, no, now he's opening up for the bishop.
Cannot
He
take.
goes queen h3, but that's not working.
That's not the right time.
Nope, that's just losing. Okay, game over, bro. Just
Not flinching.
take on c6. Okay,
That was.
doesn't really matter anyway. And that's another game in the books. Okay, actually, they've exceeded the time. Oops. But they did lose some minutes. So, okay, this is the last game. Let's stop the match clock. Let me tell them it's the last game.
H5, A5, G6, B6. Going for this worse hippo with the pawns on with B5 and G5 weekend. Okay.
Actually, oh, is the board frozen again?
We're tapping the bishop. Oh my god. Knight C7.
That's a crazy game. What happened here?
Yeah, bishop D5 also, why not? But I guess who cares? Nobody wants that A8 rook. I'm confused.
Yeah, who cares about that a8 rook, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, knight hanging there.
Yeah, those
Okay.
knights are a thing of beauty, so.
Right. Black's king is just so badly placed. It's not even funny. I saw such a funny new chess idea to me in a chess pro video that the man did with yeah, so
Everybody's joining in.
they were doing some hand and brain. On the endgame, they were white and black's two rooks were Kate corner to their king, with the pawn blocking the black rook's way out such that the rooks can't move without dropping one of the rooks to the white king. It was very funny endgame. Okay, Oxford, maybe send me the clip, because honestly I didn't understand much there.
It's over.
Great job commentating, guys. Thank you a lot, Andrew. Best commentators. Thank you, Roy. Andrew and Roy. Yeah.
Our loyal fans, Andrew and
Sure.
Roy. Thanks.
Yeah, and
Yeah, okay, this is
time to resign, right?
call it a day and
Queen of 5. Just king
final
h8.
moves.
King h8, yeah. Okay, Adib kind of recovered there. I mean,
Yep,
14-4 would have been
emerging
much
top
different than 13-5. Still, though, of course. I mean, it's Queen d5 just ends the game. That's it. And even
yeah.
flags. And that's match. That's match. Wow. Insane. Who would have imagined such a blowout by gameoverbro? Adib, just let's take a look at his stats.
Unfortunate for Adib, he played well, especially at the beginning, but then
Yeah, just
slowly.
collapsed somehow. Adib has reached 2560 in Blitz.
That's insane.
And he's reached 2694 in Bullet.
Okay.
At the same time, if you compare it to Game Over Bro has gotten to 2776 in Bullet and 2667 in Blitz.
2770, like what? Are we already in like strong GM territory?
Yeah, pretty much, yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, thank you for the link, Oxford. It was nice having you in the chat today and all the others. Really a pleasure to commentate on this match. We have the Joe Akram match coming up in a few days, and then the finals will be maybe the next week or maybe the week after. It's going to be a very exciting finals because yeah, I mean the players are just so bunched up now. Joe and Akram again, 2600 plus in Blitz. This will be a very tight match. But you never know. Could be like the match we've seen today. Supposedly on paper a very tight match, but somehow a blowout. Thank you for commentating with me, Brian. Hope to see you for the Joe Akram match. And yeah, thank you a lot, everyone. Thanks, Kormako. All right, take care, everyone, and bye.